Hello, have you ever had a feelings of having some foods that would boost your brain capacity? Here are the list of the foods that we have tried to explain to you. Foods that will help your brains work in a very speed, will regenerate some new cells that have probably been lost, which is now making your brain not work well. So here we will be explaining to you about different types of foods that boost your brain capacity. Keep on visiting on this website. It will be displaying to you, it will be showing to you. So if you cannot listen, please, you can also read on the website. So the food that boosts the brain capacity, the foods eaten can have big impacts on structure, function, and the general health of the brain. So eating brain boosting foods can support both short and long-term functions of the brain. So the brain is the energy-intensive organ that it needs plenty of food fuel to maintain concentration throughout the day. Also, it requires certain nutrients such as omega-3, mineral, and vitamins that help to build and repair the brain cells. So these articles explore the scientific evidence behind 10 best foods in the brain. First, we have the fish oil. Guess what? I don't know if you have ever thought that fish oil will help your brains work very fast. So fish oil, a good source of omega-3 fat acids. Omega-3 help to build the membranes in each cells in the body, including the brain cells. So the study shown that people with high level of omega-3 had increased blood flow rates. Also, researchers identified connections between the omega-3 levels and better cognitions, even thinking abilities. Therefore, eating foods rich in omega-3, such as oil fish, may boost brain functions. Examples of foods rich in omega-3 are salmons, soybeans, sardines, and nuts. Guess what? Tomatoes, they are also included. Tomatoes may prevent free radical damage to brain cells. There is a good evidence suggests that lycopenes, a powerful antioxidant found in tomatoes, occur in development of dementia, particularly Alzheimer's. Example of other foods supplying this and the similar protective phytonutrients are watermelons, papayas, and the grapefruits. Also, we have eggs. Eggs may delay brain shrinkage. When the brain starts to shrinkage, that means it is starting to lose some of its cells and it is starting to lose its abilities. So eggs are rich in source of vitamin B6, B12, and folic acids that are known to reduce the compound known as homocysteine in the blood. So elevated level of homocysteines are associated with the increased risk of stroke, cognitive impairments, and Alzheimer's diseases. Other vitamins B, including B1, B3, and the choline, play as an important role in regulating the normal functions of choline, which is rich in egg yolk, is essential for the memory-boosting brain chemical acetylcholine. As you know, acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter which is used to carry the informations, the electrical nerve impulse informations throughout different parts of the body. So example of other foods rich in vitamins B are chickens, fish, leaf greens, and the dairy products. Dairy products include the products which have milks. Also berries. Berries is one of the very favorite fruits of mine. It might be probably that my brain is working so fast. Never mind, I'm cheating on that. So many berries contain flavonoids and antioxidants. Research suggests that this may make the berries good foods for brains. This may help by reducing inflammations and oxidative stresses. It is also improving communication between cells. It is very important for cells to communicate. Increase plasticity, which help brain cells from new connections, boosting memories and learning. It also reduces and delay neurodegeneratives and cognitive declines. Example of foods rich sources of antioxidants are strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and mulberries. Another food is avocados. Avocados, they are as a source of unsaturated fatty acids. Example are the monounsaturated fatty acid. That means they have one double bond in their chain, which make them very easy to be broken down when they're supplied at normal condition of body temperatures. Also, avocados may support the brains. Eating more unsaturated fats may reduce blood pressure. As I said, they just have only one double bond, and these double bonds make the chains very easy or susceptible to normal body temperature, that they can melt easily at normal body temperature. So the monosaturated fats in the fats may lower the risk of cognitive declines. So example of other sources of unsaturated fats foods are almonds, cashew, peanuts, soybeans, fish, and sunflowers. Also we have the peanuts. Peanuts, they are legumes plants with an excellent nutritional profile. They contain unsaturated fats, proteins, to keep person's energy level up throughout a day. It also contains minerals and high level of vitamin E and resveratrol. Also, this resveratrol are natural non-flavonoids antioxidants which help to prevent brain cancer, inflammations, and neurological diseases, including the Alzheimer's and the Parkinson's diseases. Also, we have the dark chocolates. These dark chocolates, they are also promoted to be the good food for the brain because they contain cocoa, which seems to be very good for brain health. So cocoa may encourage the neurons, which you understand the neurons, they are mode of transmission of nerve impulses throughout different parts of the body. So they encourage these neurons, and the blood vessels grows in part of the brain. And you know, when there is a good and smooth growth of the blood vessels into the brains, they ensure easy transmissions of nutrients, making the brain cells much more healthier and being very good in keeping the memories and also in learning. Also, we have coffee. So coffee contains the caffeine in coffee is well known concentration aid. Many drink it to stay awake and encourage focus. It blocks substance in the brain called adenosine, which make a person feel sleepy. So when you drink this coffee, as it contains caffeine, you will always feel awake, which make the brain much more active. So research suggests that the caffeine found in coffee may increase the brain capacity for processing information. Researchers found that caffeine can increase brain entropy, which refer to complex and variable activities of the brain activity. When entropy is high in the brain, can process more information. Coffee is also a source of antioxidants which protect the brain health as a person getting older. Lifelong consumptions of coffee reduce the risk of stroke, cognitive decline, Parkinson's diseases, and the Alzheimer's diseases. Also, wow, this is one of my best foods, broccoli. So broccoli is also one of the good food for your brain, as it contains large amounts of nutrients which is needed for your brain. So broccoli is rich in compounds called glucosinolates. So when the body break down, they produce a substance called isocyanates that may reduce oxidative stresses and lower risk of the neurodegenerative diseases. As you know, when neurons degenerate or breaks down, it is associated with the loss of brain capacities to store memory, also the ability of the brains to focus. It gets also lost. So it is also rich in vitamin C and the flavonoids, and these antioxidants boost person's brain health. Example of other vegetables rich in glucosinolates include the cabbage, the cauliflowers, the kales, and the turnips. Make sure you look out with these kind of foods, which are also better, good for your brain. Also, we have the pumpkin seeds. The pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, and this is one of the best food for men. You know what zincs work for you? If not, please, you can also check, because in this website we have pressed for you the importance of zinc, of pumpkin seeds for men. So if you are just a man watching this video, please don't forget to look after it. It supplies these variable minerals, which is vital for enhancing memory and thinking. So it is also rich in vitamin B and tryptophans, the precursor to mood chemicals related called serotonin in brain, and also help reduce the risk of depressions. Other sources of zincs are oyster fish, chickpea, cashew nuts, and almonds. You can also check out for these foods on how they help you. So the summary of this is the brain boosting foods tend to contain one or more of the following. First, they have the antioxidants such as the flavonoids or the vitamin E, the omega-3, as I said to you, the healthful fats, which is the monounsaturated fats. Also, we have the vitamin B, as we have the vitamin B1 and B3, I told you there. Beyond adjusting the diet, a person can optimize their brain functions by exercising regularly. If you do exercise, you also boost your brains, getting enough sleep, reducing alcohol intake, keeping hydrated. So you have to drink a lot of water to make sure your brain is functioning very well. Not eating too much or too little, especially during the night time. Make sure you have a nice food which is too little and so smooth for your body, so that your brains can keep on waking and work. I love you and looking forward to make your brain working so smooth, working so smart. Thank you for watching.